Good morning, Awaken. Today's devotional comes from Philippians chapter 2, and today we're going to read verses 12 through 13. Paul writes, "Therefore, my dear friends, as you have always obeyed, not only in my presence, but now much more in my absence, continue to work out your salvation with fear and trembling. For it is God who works in you to will and to act according to his own purpose." Remember when we talked about in chapter 1, verse 6, the good work that God is doing in us, and that good work we talked about is the work of salvation. And now here, Paul calls us to work it out. Not work for our salvation, not try to earn our salvation, not try to do something by our own merit, by our own effort to gain salvation, but rather to work it out and to do so with great seriousness and with great reverence. And what we find is that we're to co-labor with God in this regard, that God is already doing the work in us, but we're to work out that work in our own lives. Maybe a way that we can illustrate this is think about your own muscles. You don't work for your muscles. You already have your muscles. They may not be the biggest in the world, but you have them. And so you don't work for them, but you work them out. I think this is a great time for us, especially when we might find ourselves having different work schedules or maybe a lighter schedule in general, to really focus on establishing some rhythms in our lives that contributes to us working out our salvation. Whether that means spending more time in Scripture, spending more time in prayer together or with family members, or even over a Zoom call, or even some external activities of having the opportunity to serve other people, to show genuine concerns for others. So we'd love to hear from you. Use the hashtag #AwakenHope to share with us a passage of Scripture that is igniting hope in your heart. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow.